Hello, Namaste. Now let's talk about the geography 6 standards chapter 4 that's related to the maps. Here is not much is important for exam point of view, just basic understandings. A map is a representation or a drawing of the earth surface or part of it drawn on a flat surface according to a scale. Some different types of the maps. There are the physical or relief maps, political maps, thematic maps. The physical or relief maps showing the natural features, for example plateaus, plains, coastal areas, then Himalayas, some ranges, etc. That is covering to the physical or relief maps. Then the political maps are cities, towns, countries, states are located in the world. That's the political maps. And some maps focus on specific information like rainfall, road maps, then maps of the tourist temperature that are covered under the thematic maps. Components of the maps, these are not necessary for the exam point of view, just will just read it. Three components of the maps: distance, direction and symbol. So the directions are cardinal points like north, south, east and west direction. Symbols are certain letters, shades, colors, pictures and lines. So various other things like sketches and plans are used to draw an area of a large scale. This is the this is the fourth chapter, maps. This is not so much important, just you can grasp it. Now I will go for the fifth unit in class 6 standard geography. That's major domains of the earth. The earth is the only planet which has life. Human beings can live here because the life sustaining elements of the land, water and air are present on the earth. The earth has four components: lithosphere, atmosphere, hydrosphere and biosphere. The lithosphere is the solid portion of the earth is called the lithosphere. There are two divisions of the earth's surface. Those are the continents and the ocean basins. The highest mountain peak, Mount Everest, is 8,848 meters above the sea level. It's located in Nepal and Tibetan autonomous regions of the states in Himalayas. That's in the highest peak in world also. There are seven main continents everyone should know because we are read on already primary school. Hydrosphere. The earth is a blue planet. More than 70%, 71% of the earth is covered with water. The hydrosphere is consists of the rivers, lakes, oceans and glaciers, seas, etc. More than 97% of the earth's surface water is salty. That's not due consumption for the human use. Oceans are huge water bodies and major of the hydrosphere. Huge water bodies because the three chief movements of the ocean waters are waves, tides and ocean currents. Sometimes in the exams they are asked there's a warm ocean currents or cold ocean current, which is the warm ocean current or cold ocean currents. So they will ask, for example, is the Hambantota, the Palaknad ocean current, west wind drift. Some major oceans in the world are Pacific Ocean, that's the largest ocean in the world. Then the Atlantic Ocean, that's the very deepest ocean in the world, is also the Indian Ocean, that's the third largest ocean was in the Indian Ocean. That's the only ocean after the states has changed the name. In India has changed the name. That's an Indian Ocean. The Arctic Ocean in North Pole. Then nowadays one ocean is also recently Southern Ocean. That is the fifth ocean. Atmosphere. The envelope of the air surrounding the earth is called the atmosphere. The atmosphere has 78% of nitrogen, 21% of oxygen and other gases like carbon and argon are 1% by the value. Biosphere, it is a narrow zone of contact between the land, water and air. That's it. So this the fifth chapter is completed. So now I will go for the sixth chapter in next classes. So thank you so much for listening my classes. So we will see in next class. So okay, bye, take care.